Today we have a really exclusive car, Chinese Dongfeng M-Hero, exclusive electric sandy road and quite impressive key. And here it is, urban design, I would say very sharp angles, and yes, a lot of off-road possibilities, snow, sand, mud, rock. Chinese M-Hero from the Dongfeng. It's a new car for Europe, and of course that's the first car in Latvia and in Baltic states, so mostly everybody is looking to the car, showing with fingers. I don't know is it good or bad, but of course it will be quite nicely seen, and if you are driving crazy then you will have a lot of video in social networks. Let's take a look what we have here. This is not for a wheel. There is only a space for 20 liters, so could put some small stuff, but it's not so easy and nice to open with the key. So basically we don't use it. Here we can see it's really quite high, more than a meter, and not so many space, but we have some interesting stuff. So here is a socket for 220 volts, and this is 12 volts. And let's see what we have here. Here we could see we could put a little bit down the chairs, and we see also the front chair is moving and it's going down. So let's take the second chair too. We see that we don't have a flat floor. It's a little bit in the angle, but still you could put something. But yes, the car looks very big, but it's not so many space as you think it is here. Let's look what we have here. Also at the back we could make the car lower, or significantly go down. Yes. Here we can see how we're getting back the chairs in normal position. Good that we don't need to keep all the time pushing the button. You just push it and it's come back. Okay, let's go inside. I don't know if this is extra stuff, but you definitely need this one. Also at the rear doors you see the gun shape, but everything here is, yeah, this is just ordinary hard plastic stuff. This should be a leather, but I don't know about the rear seats. Front seats is definitely leather, but yes, this is wood. This is wood, and you could adjust seats also in the passenger row. We have also a window here, and it is possible to open, but let's close it. Inside the space doesn't look so much as it looks from outside. Yes, you definitely have a space, but like, see, I'm 177 centimeters, so it's only a small gap here. Lights also are not with touchscreen, it's physical button. Officially we have a leather seats, looks quite good work. Yes, also sitting is very nice, but here we see already some kind of stripes. So let's see how it will be after a longer period of time. Also the head space is well done. And let's look here. We could see we could adjust the seats, also the heating and ventilation, climate, media control, lighting. Let's put it more yellow. Sunroof, close, open. Yes, it is working. we could see the sun. Here is not wireless charging, but you could put the phone just to keep it there. So that's it. Oh, no. Here is one more thing, and that looks really in high quality. So this is small table. Yes, could be some questions that it's, in one case could be a slippery, but the touch and quality looks like in the planes. So this is a big like, and it's quite massive and strong. Here we have USB-A and USB-C ports. This one doesn't look so important. Yeah, I don't know what to keep there. It's small and not so easy to adjust. All doors you could operate with this button, open, close. It works quite well. But as you know, if something happens, there is also physical opening of the door, and that's quite useful, especially if you get some kind of accident or maybe something some problems with electricity. Let's now move to the driver's seats. Also the gun, control for chair and memory for chair. Window management, doors, all understandable, no surprises. And the main is also physical opening. Very useful is extra lighting at the step, because at the night time you could easily see, and it is very useful. Let's look inside from up. Steering wheel looks a little bit for me like Jeep Grand Cherokee Summit. But okay, let's look more for what we have over here. We have 3 screens. Instrument panel, it is adjustable. Main screen, home button, multimedia, information about car, cameras adjustable, many things, especially if you go off-road, climate, and charging situation with the car. So let's see, we have 37% and 138 kilometer distance. Discharge, okay, what else? Settings, but let's move back. What is very useful and also could be officially from Europe, that you should have, yes, you could put temperature like a slider, which not so useful, especially in the winter. But look, you have also a buttons, so you could adjust temperatures. That's quite well done, guys. And yes, so here it's quite important. If you want, you could make a block together axis and get it even more off-road adjustable car. Uphill driving, downhill driving, and this is crabby style. This is how looks this crabby style. And remember, you could turn till 10 degrees, and after 11 it will go off. Yes, so that's quite important if you want to go this crabby style. It's mean by diagonal. That's also the real wheels switch to that angle, so we could switch it on. And let's see, it shows also the wheels, you see, and here we could see the degrees, and if it's go over 10, over 11, then it will be automatically cancel, and that's it. And here we have a light with touchscreen. Also at the front we have USB-A and USB-C charging. Here we see 12 volts, and also here is wireless charger, and we could hide it. Gearing box, here we could put a parking, drive. What is interesting that it's physically changed letters. Cup holder is easy way like that, and you could make it also a deeper one. And let's see what we have over here. Here we could also put the phone and some extra luggage, but we see there is quite cold. It is possible to keep it freeze. Also some space here. What to keep there? Not so easy to tell. Yes, it's like a keys, but some kind of hidden. If you drive this Chinese car, you know that this camera, which is looking to your eyes, it could be quite disturbing, because if you don't look so straight to the road, it's a lot of alarms. Look, here we are on the charging point. So we charge 1 hour and 12 minutes. We see that power a little bit decreased from 80 to 73 kilowatts, and we totally take in this 1 hour and 12 minutes 100 kilowatt hours. And we see some information also here. Cruise range 322. Oh, it's totally enough what we could drive. 79%, and here it's less hours, only 1 hour. What could be better than to pick up mushrooms here? See, these are very tasty one. Every wheel have electrical engine. So, and I don't know how they did it, but you could make even the one ass together, so get all power to the one wheel. So it's mean about 500 horsepower to one wheel in maximum torque. If you put in all-wheel drive, like we have it now, we put the sand, so there is not getting out the step, because otherwise you don't know an environment where you stop and it could break it. That's a good feature. And as you see, the clearance is very easy. Officially it's 19 centimeters, and you could increase it by 15 centimeters more. And now we increase to the maximum. It should be 34 centimeters. And let's see how everything is covered here. Okay, some specific lines. Here are some questions, but okay, let's try not to break it. There is some contact, and okay, this is a strong one, at least. Dur aluminum double plate is under the cover, so it's protecting the battery. Here's quite a big gap, but you see, this is why you need a handle. Opa! Yes! We get it in, and let's drive. You need to keep in mind that the car is really heavy and powerful. 1088 horsepower. Heavy, strong car. You need to be careful. Don't put too much acceleration because you need to see where you will stop this car. If you are looking to that car, you need to look also about legal laws in your country, because this is quite a heavy car, and officially in Europe, with a B category, you could go till 3.5 tons. This car could be even heavier. So there is like, not officially, but like recommendations for electrical car, do some kind of exclusive stuff till 4.2 tons or even 4.250 tons. So check out what is your legal situation in your country and can you drive officially this car. Now we do some photo shooting, and I could say so that in Latvia cost 170,000 euros. So if you are from Baltic states or nearest by countries, feel free to contact the Dongfeng Latvia. The car is available for sale. Yes, price list is 170,000 euros and you get 1088 horsepower electrical engine. The distance is about 400 kilometers. Off-road driving in total silence. That's quite impressive, exactly. I like to do that and pick up mushrooms. As I told, pick up mushrooms. See what I found. Oh yeah. The car is quite wide, so mainly you need to look that you don't stuck with two trees. The camera resolution, I would like to see it better. This is nice, everything showing nice, but for such price, 170,000 euros, of course, that is with European extra taxes, but why not? M-Hero is such a huge, big car, huge clearance, all electrical stuff, but is working quite smart that our all-wheel drive or off-road track is too easy for that car, so it's definitely have a good off-road skills. Get a little bit dirty, that is the right way. If we look to the cruise control, so I need to admit it's keeping very good in the lines. Here we can see it's also very nicely taken turns, not switching from one side to other, so I say very good adaptive cruise control, and also it's not affecting by sidecars. Inside we have a mirror only with digital camera. I couldn't say that I still used to these proportions. Yes, you could regulate it and put some adjustments, but still analog mirror is showing more realistic view. The main conclusions are the car is really huge, it's impressive, it's fast, it's heavy. You could drive a lot of spaces, especially now we get more and more rains in Europe, also could be worldwide. So 90 centimeters you could go in the water. That's really a high level. I don't know how safe it is to do it with an electrical battery vehicle, but officially they are saying you can do it. Minuses is the power is really quite big, and especially it's so heavy, it's not so easy to keep this car on the road. It's not so easy to drive it, so you need to have definitely some skills and don't over accelerate it, because then it could go there where you don't want to see it. If you are interested in the new cars, follow Marisozo in English channel, so I will try to speak a little bit more about the totally new cars.